everybody, it's Saturday night. Exciting Saturday night. I'm at home, I just got off work, and I'm ready to talk about trivia. Now you're wondering why I have that music as a lead-in. You will find out in trivia. Meanwhile, I have on one of my newest shawls. I found it off. I was working on this for a while. Let me show you. It's a combination of merino wool and mohair. And I'm not crazy about mohair, but I like the colors. So it's an odd looking shawl though. It almost looks like, it's like this at the end and then it goes narrow, narrow, narrow. So I'll be honest with you, I don't even know the best way to wear this. So I'm gonna try to put this on somehow. I know I'm wearing the same sweatshirt I did yesterday. That's because I have to wear a certain outfit when I'm on doing work, and I took that off. And I'm cold, so I put back my sweatshirt. You know, let me see. I don't know. Silly. I'm just so silly. Okay, I'm just going to drape it around my neck. Today's January 30th. And let me read off the affirmation for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's going to be the 31st. In fact, I have to send my rent payment in. But all I have to do is go online and click, click, click. Gets paid. And the topic is strength in adversity. Adversity draws men together and produces beauty and harmony in life's relationships. Just as the cold of winter produces ice flowers on the window panes, which vanish with the warmth. And that's from Kierkegaard. It's a philosopher. In fact, I have a book by this philosopher my brother gave me. And philosophy goes way over my head. I don't understand half of it. You know, I still have the book. I was going to give it away. We'll see. Anyway, we see it after every major disaster. People opening their hearts, their homes, and their wallets to help others. On a smaller, more personal scale, friends help each other in times of adversity, and even strangers rise to acts of heroism when the situation demands it. We all have within us the desire and ability to help others. It's too bad that we forget this until adversity strikes. If I would help someone in disaster, why can't I help someone right now when there is no disaster? What small thing can I do today for someone, even someone I don't know? So that seems to be the theme, it's charity. We're going to all need to help each other with all these jobs being cut and everything else. And that's all I'm going to say. I can get political. But there's going to be a lot of jobs cut. Anyway, today's birthday is 1974. Christian Bale was born. Remember he played American Psycho, and he played Batman. I always liked Christian Bale. 1941, Dick Cheney, the former vice president, and Franklin D. Roosevelt, he pops up again, 1882 to 1945. And I don't know if you remember the movie The Vice, where Christian Bale played Dick Cheney. I don't know. I didn't think the movie was that wonderful, but I know Christian Bale gained weight for the movie. He didn't even look like himself. It was interesting. It was a story about Dick Cheney. And on this day, 1948, Indian political leader Mahatma Gandhi was murdered by Hindu extremists. Now, he was a good man. So this is what I was talking about the trivia. The Lone Ranger debuted on Detroit radio on January 30th, 1933. The writer, Fran Strecker, I don't know if I have that name right, Mr. Strecker, and producer George W. Trendle came up with the guidelines to describe the Lone Ranger's personality and behavior. The Lone Ranger always wore a mask. Also, he could never curse, smoke, or drink alcohol. He used perfect grammar. He could teach me a few things. Never using slang, and refrained from referring to himself as the Lone Ranger. When asked about his identity, he would present a silver bullet as his answer. The TV series was a big hit for ABC TV, the channel. It aired from 1949 to 1957. I only watched reruns. As I explained in a prior video, we did not get a TV until I was, I think, 6 years old. And so we didn't have a TV in 1957. The show starred Clayton Moore as title character and Jay Silverheels as Toto. All the show's 221 episodes were filmed in black and white, except for the 5th and final season. So you remember how he came, the overture to William Tell would play? After the show ended, Clayton Moore continued to appear publicly as a Lone Ranger, doing commercials and TV appearances wearing his signature mask. In 1979, Jack Rather, the owner of the rights of the character, obtained a restraining order against Moore from appearing in the mask, but Moore countersued, thus allowing him to resume the character. The theme music is unforgettable, as you could hear from the beginning. The song is a march of the Swiss soldiers, which is the finale to the William Tell Overture by Rossini. So, I don't know if any of you saw that remake with Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp played Toto. I don't know who played the Lone Ranger. I didn't see the movie. I heard it wasn't that good, but it was filmed in Arizona, in Cannon-de-Chelly, up near, it's not too far from the borderline of Utah and Arizona. It's beautiful. It's Native American land. I really like Canyon-de-Chelly. It's, we spell it Chelly. It's beautiful. I had visited up there on a trip. So that's about it. There's nothing much happening today. I was busy with work all day. In fact, I was doing a return for somebody, and she's flaking out. Now she doesn't want me to file it. She thinks she can do it on her own. So I have to speak to my manager about that because, you know, I did a lot of work on it. It's ready to file. And I know if she goes and does it on her own, she doesn't realize she's not going to be able to take the tax return. She thinks she's going to be able to come in with the finished tax return. I'm going to give it to her. Well, that's not happening. Well, it's not come in because we do everything over, you know, online, but she's not going to get the finished tax return. And if she does that tax return for herself, I know what she's going to try to pull, and she's going to be in a little bit of trouble. It happened to me once before. It's all regarding the tuition, the education credit in this one girl said to me, because she wasn't getting the education credit that she thought she was supposed to get. And she said to me, well, you don't know what you're doing. So she filed her return on her by herself and claimed the credit. Didn't take too long for the IRS to send her a letter. I was amazed how fast they sent that letter, to be honest with you. And then she came in, she goes, I'm going to have to amend my return. It's a good thing I still had some of her information. So she had to pay for an amendment. And she says to me, I know you're going to say I told you so. I said, I'm not saying anything. No, I'm not that kind of person. I don't like that when people say, well, I told you so. You know, I said, we'll amend it, we'll send it in, you'll be fine. And that was it. I think she liked the fact that I didn't pull that I told you so nonsense. You know, we just didn't take me long to amend a return. So I think this girl's going to try to pull the same thing. But what can you say, you know? People think that taxes are easy. They're not really, if you want to do them correctly. It depends. Not when you have certain credits. But what can you do? People don't want to pay for it, you know. All right, so that's about it. I don't have anything else to say. I just hope everybody has a good Saturday. And I'm going to go back to my computer and do some more work. So take care.